Good morning and welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Ian.
I'm Lauren.
And with our bells over there and our bars right here, and with you and you and you and you, we'll get started with our bar class with movements inspired by the ballet. Lauren for the feet and the core, and me for that stuff in between. Take it away.
Let's get started with a nice foot warm-up. Gently standing up tall with your balance aid at your side in a light grip. Head is stacked on top of shoulders, on top of hips. Let's gently bend our knees, pressing them over top of our toes. Right here, we're working on that dorsiflex position in the ankle, and then gently press to tall. Let's repeat that again, knees bend. This time, let's peel up off the floor to that demi-point position. Maybe again, transfer that weight side to side. Then with even weight distribution, press up to tall. Holding your first balance here by squeezing your cheeks, bracing your core, and pulling your kneecaps up. Let's slowly descend with straight knees. Next, let's go back up. Then gently press the knees forward. Connect the heels to the floor and drive the hips through to tall. Repeating that one more time. Find that balance first. Bend the knees. Heels will come down. Press the hips through to tall. And before we leave this parallel position, let's gently walk through the feet to the ball of the foot, to the toes. Allow the toes to curl over. Then get back to the point, the demi point, and the heel comes down, hip extends. Repeat on the other side, demi. Point your toes, gently flexing or rounding over. Get back to the point, the demi, and the heel comes down. Next, we'll rotate open to that first position, squeezing the cheeks. Let's do that again. Bring your feet back to parallel, and then use your cheeks to rotate and pivot on those heels. Turn out those butt muscles. Knees towards over toes, staying stacked. Press down and drive up to find that balance in this position. Again, here, square to the front of the room, push down to grow up, and then control the descent. Knees towards over the toes. This time, peel those heels off. Press into the floor, back up. Control the down. We'll go up first this time. Bend the knees. Heels will reconnect. Press to tall. And again, before we leave this position, demi point. Point the foot. Inseam stays forward as we roll over the toes. Roll back through. Heel connects. Other side. Demi point. Point. Roll over the foot, back through, heel connects, hip extends. Bring your feet back to that parallel position. Give a little shake and wiggle. Let's do one forward fold. With our chin, we'll start tucking and then slowly, rolling ourselves forward. As you come forward, think about going up and over top of your hips. Try not to send those hips back behind you. Hang out in this forward fold position for a second. Breathing, bending a knee, straightening a knee, bending, straightening both. Breathing, hanging out. And then let's slowly use our core to stack ourselves up to tall. Head is last on top to land. Let's go back to the bar for one more little routine. Start in parallel. Squeeze your cheeks to turn out. Point your foot to that second position. Let's put the demi point down, so the ball of the foot, the toes, and then use the toes to point. Demi and point. 5 more times. Inseam faces forward. Hips stay level. Knee stays nice and straight. Use the foot and the calf to do this work. Last one. And then we'll put that whole foot down. Press and transfer weight to the other side. Demi point, point. Demi, point. For 4 more here again. Knee is straight. Keep that leg turned open. I lost count. So let's do 2, 1, full foot down. Knees bend, press to tall. Drive out of that and find your balance in second. Holding for 3, 2, heels will come down. Knees will bend again. Peel the heels up. Push up out of that. Control the down. And one last up. Knees bend. Heels connect. Hips extend. Point. Pull to first. Close to parallel. One quick plank warm up. Then we'll throw it back to Ian. This time, let's telescope that upper body. So long body reaching away. And then roll forward. Walk yourself out to your plank position. Hands under shoulders, toe tucked. Butt squeeze, pull the floor together underneath you. Brace your core. Keep breathing. Nobody can move you if they tried. For 5, 4, 3, 2, tailbone tips and lifts to the ceiling as you push the hips back. Walk your hands to your feet and then slowly stack up all the way to tall. Whew. And take a second.
Taking a second and picking up with the tendu and then a plie. Hand could be on the hip, or 2 hands on the bar, or out to that side or second position. Take a flat foot and reach it out front, followed by that demi point, and finish with the toes. Then pull the toes back, heel stays forward, and repeat one more time to the front. A flat, a demi, a point, and pull back, extending the hip. Reach to the side with the flat foot, straight knees, then demi point. Finish with the toes, inseams forward, and pull back together. Repeat again, demi, point out to the side second, and pull underneath. To the back, it's a flat foot to the back. A demi point next, finish with those toes, pull the front ankle bone forward. Repeat to the back with a flat, to the demi, to the toe point, pull back underneath to the first position. Then out to the side with a flat, the demi, the point. Pull in, growing taller all the time. And again to the side, flat, demi, point, and pull back in to first. Pull up to our first balance here today, that coup de pied position. The hips are facing forward. The knee is facing side. The rib cage, as Lauren has alluded to, is stacked on top of those hips. Stay tall in the first position. Let's perform a sets of pliés and feel free to integrate that arm. Pull down into the plie and then a stretch. And then to the plie, arm out front if you choose, and stretch. Now grand plie, feet stay flat. Then the heels lift as we descend. Connect heels, full stretch, and let's challenge another one of those balances, with or without the bar. Heels down. Open up to that second position, toe ball heel. Repeating, we're pulling ourselves low and stretch, and then out to the front and followed by a stretch. And lastly, we'll come down. The heels may lift as we go low, connect, full body stretch, and again a second position balance. 4 seconds, and release to the floor. Tendu to the side, pull those legs together, add our shake and wiggle, and let's repeat that on the other side. Tendus first, followed by a set of pliés after. Straight leg to the front, flat, demi, point. Then pull back underneath to first. Flat, demi, point. Hips forward, leg back to first. To the side, flat, demi, point. Heels connect. Flat, demi, point to the side, and pull back underneath. Same effort to the back. Utilize the articulation of the foot. Finish toes, heels forward. Stiff knees. Reach to the back and pull underneath. En croix returns to the side. Then heels together, tall yet again. And to the side, finish toes, pull together, and pull up to our first balance. Flat feet. Knee side, hips under, ribs forward, making it look easy. Then return to that first position. From here, we'll plie and follow stretch. Plie and stretch. And then pull yourself low. The heels could lift. Return the heels to the floor. Full stretch yet again. Tendu side, toe ball heel. Pull down. And full stretch. To the front. Full stretch. And then demi points here as we lift up the heels, press them down again to stay tall, and hold another balance, tall again. Return the heels to the ground, tendu to the side, pull in. We'll put that together in just a second, but until then, it's time for Lauren to take us to the floor.
Let's go back to that fold to find ourselves down there. The chin will tuck, we'll roll ourselves forward. Lately, we've been working on our planks. Let's change it up today and get to that bear hover position. So let's place our hands underneath our shoulders, our toes tucked, and our knees underneath our hips. With 6 points of contact right now, brace your core by pulling your hands towards your knees. Pull the floor together in a parallel pattern for 5, 4, 3, 2, stay but relax. Now we're going to pull together the floor on an X pattern. So with your knees down, pull your right hand to your left hip. Then pull your left hand to your right hip and pull both together at the same time for 4, 3, 2, relax but stay. One more time here. If you'd like to, let's remove 2 points of contact. So lift those knees up to hover and pull in parallel for 5, 4, 3. Now pull an X pattern for 5, 4, 3. Now pushing the floor forward and back, lifting the hips. Let's keep our hands planted on the floor and walk our feet towards them as close as you can get them, leaving them flat. And then slowly stack yourself up all the way to tall. Head last.
Shake the hair, shake those limbs, and a port-a-bras set first. Arms in the preparation pose, nice and tight to the body, and then from there, reach to first, just about at the rib cage height. Shrug the shoulders up, pull the shoulders down, round the shoulders forward, retract the shoulders back. Open those arms to our side or second position. Repeat, a shrug up and a pull down, a round forward and a retract together. Lastly, arms to overhead or that third position, and repeat, elevate, shrug, pull down, scoop rounding forward, finish retraction, and return the arms down with that little extra wiggle. Let's return to the bar and adding the plie and the tendu together. First, plie. Second, tendu. Stretch on the single leg, pull the leg back, repeat, tendu, tendu. 2 tendus to the front. Plie, followed by tendu. Stretch, assemble the feet together, and 2 tendus to the side. It's a plie, reach out the back, full stretch, pull the heels together, out the back and front, and back and front. Repeating to the side, plie, tendu, full body stretch and pull the heels, tendu, times 2, and pull up to the ankle. Stay on that flat foot, challenge that demi-point rise, and press energy down into the floor through the foot, and up through that eyeball to the sky, and hold, returning to the floor with control. The pas de bourrée, a slip slide away. Repeat the same effort, tendu pliés on the other side here. Plie, tendu, stretch, assemble, tendu first, tendu first. Plie, oops, good job Lauren, tendu. Stretch, pull, tendu side times 2. And it's a plie and a reach to the back. A stretch, first position, back, first, back, and again. And we plie to the side, tendu, stretch, pull together, 2 tendus to the side, and on the second, pull up to the ankle, using that bar or challenging yourself without our demi-point rise. Breathe, stack, own it, and the down. Add our little shake and wiggle. Let's switch to the sides again, and this time a quick set of dégagés. Arms in that second or sides position or on the hip, and 3 repetitions dégagé to the front. Front, assemble, front, assemble, front, and side for 3, 2, and 1, and back for 2 more, and 1, and side for 3. Now repeat to the front for 2, and 2, and 2, and again,
thumb
to the back for 2.
Other thumb.
Side for 2. And 1, and 1, and 1, and 1. And then pull up to the ankle. Stay there if that's for you, or find that retire. Hold for a second. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Awesome demi-point rise already, Lauren.
Oh, sorry.
And then it's okay. Challenge it. Have fun with that. But always it's okay to stay on that flat foot too. Shake it. So going 3, 2, 1 dégages, and then finish with that retire balance rise.
We had a new lesson.
We did.
With an instructor, and we were realizing that we were gripping the bar with our thumb. Put that over. Even those simple things.
Doing so much right, namely having fun and keeping going, but there's so much to refine. We look forward to sharing those with you. Tendu front, dégage front, and front, and front for 3. And side, and side, and side. Back for 3, straight legs always, and to the side, and side, and side. Now 2 to the front, and front, side, and side, back, and back, side, again, and a single, and a single, and a single, and a single, and pull in, stay low, retire if that's available, stay flat-footed, or exhibit Lauren.
I'm not up
Was on the rise, but it's all good. Wonderful arms there, Lauren. Hang out. Return to the tall position. It's back to the floor, working on the core.
We'll do that telescope to get there. So that long spine reaches away. And then we'll flex and round forward. Once we're there, let's come down right away to that hover position, unless that 6 points of contact is better for you. The hover is our knees slightly off the floor. Start pulling together on parallel for 3, 2, then pull together on X pattern. Now keep that tension and flick the floor away with a single leg without twisting. 2, 1, switch. Keep the tension and switch again. No twisting or dipping. That bowl of water switch on your back is staying flat and level. Now pull both feet down, pull together for 4, 3, 2, push the floor forward and back, lifting the hips. Let's walk those feet to the hands again, keeping them flat. And then slowly pressing yourself back up. Stack, stack, stack. Tall, tall.
And then time for the port de bras. Arms in the preparation phase, down low with the feet in first. Low effort, reach towards your first position. Then open to the side. And then down with control. Trace those hands with the eyes and repeat to the front. Open to the side. Through that gateway down to first. Repeat out to the side. Looking down and out. And then to the front. Elbows can stay soft, pulling back through. Chin tucked down. Look away. Then return to the front's position. And then back down with that little shake. Now it's time to go back to that bar for a beautiful set of fondus. In the previous move, it was a plie and then the leg out front. Here, we'll be bending and flexing the hip at the same time out front. Start on the floor, we'll climb towards retire at the knee. Arms inside second, feet in first, fondue to the front, and extend back. To the side, and extend, and to the back. Extend. En croix, side again, finish tall. Stay on the ground if that's for you, or challenge yourself at retire, and again, fondue, stretch. Fondue, find the back of the ankle here, reach to the back, beautiful hand position, arabesque, Lauren, and then to the side, again. For the final repetition, stay there. Go to the floor or retire at the knee, hold, and stretch. Side, stretch tall, reach to the back, knee side again, and last time to the side, finish retire. Here I'll be trying my demi-point rise on that single leg, keep the knee side. Find that challenging demi-point, light touch on the bar, and then return with control to first. Excellent. Love a good fondue. Repeating on the other side. Arms in that side seconds position, And it's a plie fondue stretch to the side and stretch to the back with that beautiful arabesque arm, Lauren, and then to the side. Repeat on the ankle, and we stretch and we reach side and stretch, and that beautiful arm, Lauren, thank you for sharing that today, and then side.
I can't take credit for it. It's not like I invented it.
Find retire and to the front and stretch. Side, find the back. That's the one. And then to the side. Repeat the balance. In the retire position, it's a demi-point rise, it's a butt cheek squeeze, it's the rib cage wearing forward. Breathe. Maintain that sense of calmness, but also a high degree of tension into the floor, and then return to our first position. And shake. Another exercise on the floor there, Lauren.
Forward, fold.
Forward fold.
Let's roll ourselves down. Imagining that wall right behind you. So flex over top of your hip instead of flexing the hips. Hang out. We'll come right back down to that 4-point position, or keep your knees down is also appropriate. Hold. Get that tension already together in that X pattern. Now, with your feet about the width of your shoulders, could you think about lifting a hand up off the floor for 3, 2, and switch. The shift happens to stack your weight, not to twist. Repeat, other side again. You're stacking your wrist under your elbow, under your shoulder. Place down. One last time, no twisting. Back to center, hold that tension for 3, 2, push the floor forward and back, lift. Walk the feet in. Hopefully you get a millimeter further each time. And then press through the floor. And slowly up, all the way to tall.
It's tall. And now back up standing, it's port de bras time. Feet in first, tendu to second this time, arms in the preparation phase. Then reach to that first position, then continue to reach up overhead. Then out to the side, to the second position, arms, and then pull back down low. Continue to the front, to reach overhead, looking at the inside of the palm, and then out, and then back down. Repeating out to the side this time, so start low and reach side. Second, armpits stay low as we scoop towards overhead, and then tracing with the eyes down. Then last time out to the side, scoop those armpits under towards overhead, and then pull back down in front. Finish with the hands like through water, and our friendly wiggle after. Quick stuff and then slow stuff. We'll do our dégages, 8-8-4-4-2-2. Work on those fast twitch muscles from first, like me without the bar or with Lauren on the bar. We'll start on the and for 8 repetitions. 3, 2, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Now 4 of them. And 4 of them, 2 of them, 2 of them. We'll pause, 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 and 2, and 2, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4. Now 8, 5, 4, and 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, together. Shake it. The fast stuff, complementing that with our slow rond de jambe here. Let's start with the arm in first. Then we'll reach out to the side with the hand, and then into the front. And then tendu to the front, and then open to the side. Then just keep that leg circling around the back to the front. Circle the leg to the back, and then to the front. And one last time, ending with the leg in the back. Bring a straight leg through. Fondue plie, stay on the plie, and stretch the leg out the back. Tall, straight legs on both, and gently lift that back leg for 3, 2, touch down. Now go to the side from the back to the front. Come through that gateway at first, then reach to the back, and then to the side, front. One more time out the back and finish in front, and bring the leg through. And then we'll plie. And then we'll reach the leg to the side on that plie. Now stretch and perhaps lift the leg. Hold for a second, then return the leg to retire, arms in that first position if you can. And from there, find that demi-point rise, breathe and hold, and return with control. There we go. Slight different variation there. We'll do the same thing on the other side, if I can remember it, which I hope I can, because I want to for our next class with our instructor next week. Let's share it here. Arm in the preparation position. Pardon me.
Fix your thumb.
Fix your thumb.
Such an easy habit to fix. We got it.
From down low, reach out to the side with the arm. Then reach it in front. Tendu, side. And then continue around, and that's 1. And this is 2. And we'll go one more time, finishing here in the back. Then bring a leg through, and we'll fondu on the bent leg. Stay low as we circle. Reach to the back, full stretch, and that arabesque lift for, again, a count of 4. Then tap down. Now go from the back to the side to front, reversing the circle, and then through first. Then out to the side, first. And one more time around, we'll finish in the front. Then we'll bring it around, fondu, continue to circle, then stretch, and then lift, hold, and bring the knee side, arm in front, and perhaps that demi-point rise again. Holding, breathing, and dismounting with control. Add the shake and add the wiggle. There's one last strength move for me here, and then we'll throw it back to Lauren to finish with our port de bras. In a parallel or 6th position, let's pull up to our little flamingo or the Jane Fondu position a little bit too. Single leg knee bend, knee goes over toe. Full body stretch and demi-point rise. Return the heel to the floor. 4 of these, it goes knee over toe, hip extend through, demi-point rise and down. Knee over toe, hip extend through, find the demi, return with control. One more if I got my counting right. Hips extend through, find your demi, then could you open the knee to the side and holding that little coup de pied balance again for 3, 2, return to parallel and return to both feet flat on the floor. Let's just stay right here on the side of the room and repeat on the other leg. It's our knee over toe. It's our full body stretch, a demi-point rise, followed by the control down. Knee over toe. With the knee in front, there's no daylight between those legs. Hug in center, repeat our knee bend, followed by the stretch, demi-point rise, return, and last one, knee over toe. Full body stretch, demi-point rise. Now open that window with the knee to the side, hold the balance, 3, 2, return the knee front, and find your tall position in center. Take it away, Lauren.
Finishing with a rib roll. So either with your feet in that parallel position or in first, let's have our arm lightly in front, just in front of our hips. Next, we'll tuck our chin and we'll think about directing this movement through our rib cage, not our head. Start with a forward flex. Rotate towards your bar. Do a light side bend to the back corner, reaching your arm now up and over. As you extend out the back, keep tension on that core, keep your cheeks squeezed, rotating to a new corner. Side bend, reach around, forward flex to the front, and then grow up tall. Let's stay here and repeat in the opposite direction, like chin tuck forward. Rotate away from your bar. Dip to the corner. Reach that arm up and over, extending through the spine. Side bend to your new corner. Rolling around to the front. And then again, abs on tight as you extend up to tall. Give that a little shake. Keep your grip light on that bar. And let's repeat on the other side. First or parallel. Arm in front. Chin tucks. Forward flex. Rotate to your bar. side bend. Lift up and over, extending out the back. Side bending to that new corner. Forward flex, rolling to the front. And then again, abs on as you extend to tall. Repeat in the other direction. Chin tuck, flex. Rotate through the upper body first to that new corner side bend dip. Extend up and over. The hips are facing forward the whole time. We're lifting that rib cage around into that new corner and then rolling to the front and growing up tall to finish.
Awesome. I love the way my body feels after we challenge those little muscles for the balances and those big muscles in those hips, practicing that turnout. And always nice to finish with the rib roll as well. Thank you for joining us as we continue our exploration of the bar and the ballet exercises, as we're very fortunate to be able to share them with you. To our patrons, to our YouTube members at large, and most importantly, our members, thank you very much for joining us here today, and we appreciate your support through a like or through your membership subscription. It's always great for me. Anything to add, Lauren?
No.
Just working on the arms.
Remember, we're live here 4 times a week. Yes, 4 times a week. So stay tuned to those. And if we're not live, we're always in the archive.
Always in the
Anytime, anywhere. Thanks for joining. My name's Lauren.
I'm Ian.
Until next time, take care, stay strong, and let's train soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Glad you were there.